Welcome back, Cold Front Convos, Season 2, Episode 1. Big changes. Just so much more production quality and value out of the team here. Something to tell your friends about, definitely. High quality entertainment. Anyways, it's been a handful of months since we last connected. So kind of try to cover a little bit of the off season here. What's been going on, Hard Knocks, the roster. I think Josh's MVP we talked about before, obviously, but NFL Top 100 came out recently, so I guess there's quite a bit to go into. But let's kick it off with Hard Knocks, if that's cool. I feel like it's been a less than controversial run, with knowing that all the other teams that have been on it, there's always been some nuggets of dissension in the ranks and drama and bullshit, frankly. And with the exception of Cook's hold-in, which they didn't give a ton of airtime to, frankly. I felt like the Bills one so far has been kind of boring, but as a Bills fan, I'd rather it be boring than drama-filled, you know?
Yeah, from what Josh, I guess, just in an interview and talked about on the Ryan Fitzpatrick podcast, that they were very kind of respectful to what the players asked and coaches asked, them what they could and couldn't film, and Josh said that they asked not to have a camera in the QB room. That after, he wasn't very comfortable being mic'd up because he couldn't be himself. So I think that's kudos to HBO and our Hard Knocks. I mean, it's still enjoyable.
Is it true that, but is it true that because they're like a winning team, that they got a little bit more leeway as to what they could allow out?
I believe
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Probably
so like not everything can come out.
Probably in discussions around, hey, we want to film with you guys, and they could have. I mean, I don't know that they had all the power to say no. It's an NFL product, not a Bills product, but I could see the powers that be saying, hey, look, you're not going to paint us in a negative light. We got a good program, and we don't want anything out there that says we're not.
Well, it takes away from what's their show called? Embedded?
Oh, the Embedded show?
The Bills. Yeah, so I mean, they weren't able to do that, and if they were, it's pretty much showing the same thing anyways. So it's kind of money out of their pocket, of their production teams and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah. But you also wonder if Bean and McDermott like called Dayball and Shane too, since they did the Giants one last year. Like, how is it? What would you recommend? Possibly we do. I mean, because I know they still talk pretty regularly, so you wonder. Well, at least Shane and Bean anyway. I don't know about yeah. So
I mean
no. Yeah.
But
no, I was just going to say, one of the things I took away from Hard Knocks, especially, I mean, we all obviously know that Josh is like really good. But, how all the teammates were saying that, like the very first episode, was like, we're catching balls from greatness type of thing and this and that. And it was just cool to kind of see all the fans obviously know and think that he's really great, but that his teammates also feel that same way about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta love the. Go ahead. I said you gotta love the Josh Allen circle with that. Yeah, good job. With him in the center there, and them doing their bow down to Josh, and Brady included. So, but go ahead.
Well, and you wonder how much, like I said, how much of it's glazing, right? Like how much of it's for the camera that they're making the right sound bites, like Josh always does after a game, win, lose, or draw. He always says the right thing. And you wonder how much of that those guys do. But then when you do catch them just mic'd up and they're goofing around and they're screwing around and all that kind of stuff, it seems to be like a genuine thing that they know they're with a top 3 guy, and when they're excited about it. As a receiver or an offensive lineman, I think those are the 2 positions that it makes the most sense to be as exuberant about Josh that they are, right? he's going to make you your money. So
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting that he said, he'd rather not be mic'd up or them not tell him he's mic'd up.
yeah,
But I don't know how you would not know that. Like, is it like in your shoulder pads or something?
yeah,
Like
the mics
you
are real
see it?
small. They just embed them in the shoulder pads now.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I wasn't like, how would you not know you're mic'd up? But
Mhm.
if that's the case, then cool.
Yeah, I always thought they were like the golf mic'd ups. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
on the sleeve, and then they're like Alex's headphones, right? Like there's a cord, it runs back to a pack.
I'm
Mhm.
like that.
Alex has got an iPod Touch on right now,
Yep.
which is stellar. It's a good choice.
Nice.
Green Day, Dookie. But it's I thought that's how it used to be. But I watched part of the production stuff on NFL Films that from last season, and the mics are like the size of a quarter. So,
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
they
cool.
they do real time transmit to whatever truck, you know what I mean, that they're coming into. So
Yeah. Overall, I think it was a great five episodes. The last one I thought could have been a little bit more to it. They didn't really talk about the Tampa Bay win at all. But I think there was a lot in the cut day and who was coming back, and glad to see a couple of players. I mean, obviously we knew ahead of time before the episode aired who was
Yeah.
cut, who was signed to practice squad and stuff. But second, they were kind of limited on what they could put in. But yeah, I think it was a nice little series on Buffalo.
Yeah, it was cool to just kind of see what's going on, behind the scenes with it all. But it was a fun show to watch. Just see the interaction with the coaches and just because they talk about the culture in that area and for the team.
Mhm.
And it's kind of cool to just see how they really are like a unified family almost.
Yeah, I mean, Joey Bosa even said a couple weeks in that he's been out more with his teammates than he ever has in his years in the Chargers, and it's a different atmosphere completely.
yeah, I liked I really enjoyed the parts with like Trey White at the ice cream stand and
Benford.
like the community
Yeah.
aspects, the Trey Day Sunday, but the community kind of stuff, because you see these guys in a very well manicured bubble, right? They show you Josh at O'Shi's, or they show you not Hard Knocks, but generally they show stuff like that, the big events. But I think it's cool when it's like a day to day thing, right? They're just out, he's talking shit with some fans and enjoying that interaction. And the same way that I feel like, I mean, Alex, you went to a training camp and your boys got
Yeah.
autographs from Josh and from Joey Bosa and some other people, which is awesome.
Oh, cool.
And it seems like those
Yeah.
guys are like, they actually enjoy, I know that they're going through as quick as they can, but they actually enjoy getting to do that with the kids, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they stay out there for a while and just kind of walk around the entire perimeter. So, and some kid actually gave I forget who it was. He gave him his shoe, like one of his Jordan shoes. This kid just took it off and gave it to him, one of the players to
Oh, really?
sign. And the guy was like, "I'm not signing this until you talk to your mom first." like made him go and bring his mom over before he signed it. So that is cool. Just like their interactions with kids and just families. But I think this whole area is just different. Like I don't think it's the same feeling if you're like playing in Los Angeles.
Mhm.
Like how you can interact with people there than how you can interact with them in Western New York. So I think some players kind of find that enjoyable. It's probably like being in college again.
Right. Yeah. Well, Bosa had said when he first got signed that he was excited to see the atmosphere. It's kind of like a college atmosphere. Everyone's all in and engaged with the thing. It's a year round fandom, so
Nothing else to do.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
And
hockey
neighborhood.
sucks. That's for sure.
I do have on
Sabres still in
my
Buffalo? No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah,
right.
if not for
I
long.
do have on my Bandits / Bisons jersey right now. So Bandits are solid.
Yeah.
Just not a
That's-
big following.
Small
Yeah.
potatoes. Yeah. So let's talk the roster real quick. Some recent signings within this last week, even of some names that coming back to the team. Jordan Phillips, what's his name? Poyer and Gabe
Big
Davis.
Game Dave.
Yep. So I mean, those are some guys. They didn't lose anybody off the practice squad that I was to make room for those guys that I was like, oh, what are we doing? You know.
I did like Davidson. I was surprised he didn't make the practice squad. The tight end.
I was shocked about that too.
Yeah. He's the only one that I could say that I was like, I wish he would have made it. But outside of that, I don't even know half of them. So
yeah, and there's a veteran spot versus a rookie. You know, I mean, a younger guy, a vested veteran spot versus a younger guy spot. So, I think Davidson's more of a pass catching threat than a blocker, and the other guy they kept was more of like a jumbo package.
Yeah.
So, no Hamler, who they made a big deal about on Hard Knocks on more than one occasion, and he didn't make the.
He's fast, but I mean, he wasn't. He kept dropping.
He's pretty terrible.
Yeah, he had bad hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun watching that when he got open. He's like, oh shit.
yeah. Running down the seam. Oh shit. Shavers makes the team, the 53, which I thought I was surprised that he ended up there.
Yeah, he's actually going to taking his old number back, 14.
Yeah, getting 14.
So I'm gonna have to cross that off there.
Put a
Put like a little patch
just on the glass. Yeah, just on the glass. Yeah. I'll sign it for him.
Shavers.
Yeah, so that's solid. I mean, so the receiving core is Coleman, Shakir, Moore, Palmer, not in this order necessarily, but Moore, Palmer, Shavers, and I'm missing somebody. Curtis Samuel, thank you. Who I was surprised didn't get moved. I thought they might move him in the offseason at some point.
Well, I'm talking about movement. Well, that's it. He's got what, 1 year left? Yeah, it's signed a three-year contract.
Is it 3 years?
Yeah.
I think he signed a 3-year deal before, yeah.
Yeah, 3 years, $8 million a year, something like that. But Deion Dawkins just restructured, but apparently that only puts them $1.4 million under the cap.
They were saying that restructure happened about a week ago.
Oh,
and then all the stuff that happened with Poyer and the other Phillips
and Davis.
And those guys, yeah, that all was a result of them restructuring. What's his face?
Yeah, well, I guess Gabe got paid in Jacksonville, so he's not.
He's still getting paid.
He's not going to take anything.
Well, yeah, and it will be for it was $44 million guaranteed or something like that.
He got a ton of money.
Yeah,
to be there for 7 games, argue with the quarterback, and then get hurt, and then not come to the facility.
Yeah,
for apparently the last 7 weeks of the season, 8 weeks of the season.
Yeah, shitty culture.
Urban Meyer's still paying dividends over in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't.
That was a good time when Urban Meyers was there. Just the stories that came out.
Well, they beat the Bills.
This was so much entertainment.
They beat the Bills, and then the next week, that was the week he got caught at the bar instead
of with the girl on his lap.
Yeah.
Yep. That was in London, wasn't it, when they beat the Bills?
That boy was living that Ohio State dream.
Yeah. Well, that's such a funny. I mean, Jacksonville seems to be a pit of
despair,
unorganization. I mean, you take Doug Marrone, who was a head coach of the Bills. He goes down to Jacksonville. He's an offensive line coach, becomes the interim head coach, and then gets fired a couple seasons later. I don't know. I thought he did good things for Buffalo. It could have been the guy that brought them up to the next level, and then left very abruptly.
He left. He was a midnight train in Georgia kind of guy.
Yeah.
He was out the door.
Well, it kind of took his fame and ran. He did the same thing with Syracuse, though. He brought Syracuse up to a winning season and bright future. Yep. And then jumped to Buffalo, and then jumped Buffalo to Jacksonville. And where is he now? Do you know where your kids are?
Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m.
Yeah. School night.
Yeah, that's fair. Felicia's putting mine to bed. I just don't. Well, that's the best way to say it. We said in the text, but with Davis, I'm fine with him signing. He's not healthy right now, anyways, so he's He's not taking balls away from anybody early season. But we don't have the gritty get downfield and block guy. If you look at our receiving core right now, and I think Davis now Shavers is big, but I don't think he's he's 6'4", he's the same size as Coleman. But I don't know that he's get out in space and block like Matt Collins did.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Davis can be that catch 30 balls a year, nothing crazy, maybe sneak a few touchdowns in, because Josh and him know where each other are going to be for the most part. But I'd love to see that out of him. Just do some dirty work, and because I think Hollins really helped out the offense a ton last year. And if you saw any of the big runs or any of the big catches, it seems like he was in those plays. He ran a clear out and then he got upfield to block almost every single time. So that's my hope.
I wouldn't disagree there. Yeah. And to be honest, I'd take Hollins over Gabe Davis.
Sure.
Yeah.
For what Hollins is making too.
Well, right. And I mean, they could have kept Hollins for the price and been okay. So it's kind of a little disappointing there, but it's business.
Plus, he was a character anyway. So
yeah, locker room guy. It's a character in himself, right?
Yeah.
So,
he led the team in touchdowns last year, receiving, which is crazy. I think he had like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what are you gonna do?
Well, let's talk a little bit about this upcoming week here with Baltimore. Week 1 injury report released today. Not favorable. Christian Benford limited with a groin injury. Tre'Davious White limited with a groin injury. Who else was on there? Shakir was a full participant, which was nice to see.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys on there too that I think we had 6 guys total on the injury report.
Yeah.
You pulling it up?
Bass was on there too, right?
Who?
Was Bass on there too?
Bass.
Bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tried out 3 kickers in the last week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have Bass in fantasy in 2 leagues. That might not work
Good
out.
pick. It's a solid
Get
pick.
somebody else.
So Tre'Davious White hasn't practiced in 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
About that.
So, Christian Benford, groin. Keon Coleman, groin. Tre'Davious White, groin. Tyler Bass, left hip, groin. Shakir, ankle. And Dwayne Carter, Achilles, obviously.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, Dwayne Carter's done for the year, though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the guy's been throwing them hips.
Harrison back.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you got Isaiah Likely's not practicing. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm hoping he doesn't play.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start Mike Andrews.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he might play.
I'll take that all day.
Yeah. I don't know about
he was like their top target too.
Yeah.
Oh, he ate Buffalo up.
Mm-hmm.
In the first game.
Yeah. He was the one that got him back in the game against us.
Yeah.
He made a couple big catches down the stretch in the playoffs.
I'm hoping, we kind of shut down that run game. I mean, I don't know if Phillips will end up playing this week or not, but
I'm hoping
who.
Go ahead, sorry.
Who else plays? I mean, who else do we have with Carter out?
They're going to have to elevate Phillips. He's the only D tackle on the practice squad.
Yeah. Well, and then what's oh no, he's an offensive tackle. Let's say Gramble. Yeah, he's an offensive tackle. He's on the IR.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I think
Peppers would be a great signing right now.
I would love that signing
because he's great in the box like that. Like having him come down to the box.
He's 3 times as good as Hamlin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, against the run, definitely.
Yeah,
well, Hamlin sucked. Oh, yeah. How many times does Hamlin get torched?
Yeah, he gets
right all the time. I think you'll see Bishop start.
In coverage, he's better than Peppers. Peppers is not good in coverage. He gets burned all the time, missed assignments and stuff like that. But he's great against the run. So, yeah,
that'd be solid.
Yeah, Hamlin's.
I'm actually surprised that they haven't made that move yet. At least brought him in.
Yeah. maybe they talk behind the scenes and they're trying to figure out another guy to change their bonus. Whoever signed last year.
I was really
Yeah, I
hoping
mean,
they brought
whoever they-
Douglas back after Trey went down again.
I thought so too, but he signed like that next day with Miami.
Yeah.
1 year, $3 million. Like,
yeah, like we could afford that.
I don't think Douglas is really a liability.
Yeah.
No.
He's a good corner too.
And veteran.
Did you see the line on the Baltimore game shifted though? It was Bills -1.5 when it opened, and now it's Baltimore -1.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just looked at it when we were talking about the injury report.
Yeah, they must have happened
At
with
least
the
on
injury report
FanDuel.
release.
Yeah,
I am worried that we don't win this game, though.
I'm not worried
I
about
don't
it. I don't think we're going to win. So
yeah.
I mean,
I don't think-
in hindsight, it's not. Baltimore needs this game more than we do to some extent.
they have a tougher schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They probably need it for their mental
it
too.
could come down to a tiebreaker. I mean, unfortunately, being week one, it could be a tiebreaker for us in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd rather have this if we're going to lose it, which we could. I mean, I could see 27-24 either team, or I could see 41-17, 41-21 Baltimore. And I just if that is the case, I'll take that whooping in week 1 instead of week 7 or 10 or obviously 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd much rather get it out of the way, and then you eliminate any of the pressure, and it frees them up a little bit too down the stretch.
Well, and I think a difference maker on two fronts is Matt Milano being back and fully healthy, having a great camp from. I mean, he wasn't mentioned at all in Hard Knocks.
No,
but
neither was Bosa though.
Bosa either, right? I think to go back to that real quick, I think that they had they were only allowed to select a few people that they were allowed to talk about in the stars sense. Because Deion Dawkins, Josh Allen, James Cook here and there, but defensive side of the ball, Matt Milano. I guess they highlighted Tre'Davious White quite a bit, but for Joey Bosa to be
Josh
a
Palmer.
signing, yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't have like he had an interview or anything either.
No, like they just quickly talked about it, with him and Josh, like in that first episode, I think.
Yeah. So I think it was a lot more of the
and they focused on Buffalo
guys.
Joe.
Yeah, younger guys. Jimmy Charlo, I'm excited about actually. He could be a difference maker down later in the season.
Yeah, he looked really good in this preseason game.
Bernard wasn't
Think he
talked
can make a
about.
big difference. No.
So quite a few guys out there that weren't mentioned much or brought up much. So
the focus on these ones, like I saw the last two, and though they do, like there was a lot of Josh Allen, but NFL MVP, quarterback, blah blah blah, whatever. They tend to focus more on the guys that are almost on the bubble, or guys that are, have a story. Like if they did it last year, I guarantee Ray Davis would have been one of the stars of it, just given how his upbringing and all that kind of stuff, being a rookie, whatever. Or Andreessen last year would have been bigger in the mix, because they tend to find guys that you don't know anything about, so that way it's a lot of it's new content.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're not just getting the same sound bites from Joe Burrow that you got for the last 5 years, when they did Cincinnati in the AFC North. So,
but to bounce back to the Sunday night game, I think game plan wise, you normally want to be able to, force that, shut down the run, keep Henry under 70 yards, and make Lamar pass the ball. But I think that's going to go against us. I mean, unfortunately, with the back end of injuries, the unsureness or whatever, uncertainty of Cole Bishop. So I guess we'll see. It's going to be a tough game. I don't think.
Got to control the clock. Run the ball, keep the ball out of their hands to some extent. Just chunk plays here and there, but not try to go down and score in 2 minutes type of thing, which is tough. I know.
I think we'll have to put up 30 to 40 points to win this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Sunday night in Buffalo, though.
I can see it being
crowd will be in it.
Like I said earlier, I said it could be 27-24, but I think to win this game, they have to score 30 or 33. I mean, they averaged 33 a game last year, 32.8 or something stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, and they got killed by Baltimore. I know Josh, like one of the highlight
Regular
plays from
season,
last
yeah.
year is always that Josh rollout and throw to
Roll out to the
Shakir.
right, and he gets rocked on the sideline.
He gets smoked, but that's always one of the plays. But you see the thing, it's third quarter and it's 21-3. And you're like, oh my God, we weren't doing nothing that whole game.
No.
Now in the playoffs, it was different. We started off hot and fast, and we couldn't make a play for a couple of series that we needed. Obviously came out with the win when Andrews dropped it. But
what do you think? Do you think they win the toss and they take the ball, or do you take it at half? I'd say you go out and you try to score first. You got to set the tone week one. Try to get up on the board, put some pressure on early. I think get the crowd into it. That's only going to help you. But I mean, if you go out there and you go 3 and out, like, fuck.
And then
there's two sides to think of that, you know, like because if they go 3 and out and they get the ball first, and then it's like, oh, now the crowd's out of it to some extent.
Right. No, I agree. But they'll defer. That's McDermott's thing.
Yeah.
That's everybody's almost anymore. They all defer.
Yeah, I think there's a few times last year that maybe two, maybe three that they actually took the ball first, which is kind of,
let's do a quick prediction, like put it on paper. Actually, we'll do all of it, right? Like we did last year. I have, as you can see on mine right here.
We never got that far last year. Champion.
I won it last year.
Asterisk. I wasn't in the last episodes.
You're an asterisk. Anyways, let's pull it up here. We're just doing. Do you want to do money lines or spreads?
Just go money line.
Money lines.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do money lines.
Lines change.
All right. Yeah, they do Swift. You're right. All right, we'll just we'll go around the horn here. First game Thursday night. You have Dallas at Philadelphia. I'm not going to say who's the favorite. I'm just going to say what the teams are. So I'm going to take Philly.
Philly.
Sick. Consensus. Love it. Next game, Chiefs at Chargers.
This is in
Brazil.
In Sao Paulo.
Yeah, in Brazil. So Travis Kelce's home.
Taylor Swift's going to be a halftime show.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs for me.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs.
I don't know. I'm going to take the Chargers on this one.
I really, really, really want the Chargers to win. I just don't know.
I think that they'll have a game plan to just run the ball, control the clock, and it's so early. I just don't think the Chiefs are going to be ready. I think the Chargers are going to win this game.
Did they decide what games Rashid Rice is going to be suspended for? Is it beginning for 6? Okay. I know somebody was talking about. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I know somebody was talking about they were the possible mid-season suspension because they're waiting on that.
Originally that's what they were going to do, is that they're going to wait for the NFL or for the hearing to happen, and then the NFL was going to suspend him, but then they just decided to suspend him for the first 6, which is fine, I guess, whatever, outside of the fact that now he's going to be playing against the Bills in November. So
whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Hopefully Xavier Worthy gets hit by a truck by then.
Tears an Achilles out there.
I'm going to be the first suspect. Giants at Commanders. I'm going to take Washington.
Yeah, Commanders.
I'm taking Washington with a bold prediction here on the Giants. I think Russell Wilson's benched by week 4.
That is bold.
I don't know about week 4, but yeah, I think I'm going to take the Commanders in this one.
All right.
Giants defense though solid.
They'll have a legitimate top 10 defense this year. But it's possible if they don't get off the field, like if the offense doesn't stay on the field, that they could end up being like ranked 20th.
Yeah.
Because they're going to
Exhaustion.
be off the field. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Maybe we'll
depends on
see
the
a
offense.
sophomore slump out of Jaden Daniels. We'll see.
I think he's got a whole other weapon. So
I'd love to see. No, I want Jaden Daniels to do well this year. I think I'd love to see somebody in that division give Philly a hard time.
Yeah.
So
Not going to be Dallas anytime soon.
it's not what a terrible pick they'd be to win the division.
Yeah, make or break here for Dak Prescott, I think too.
I think it's a make or break year for Jerry Jones. Though he owns the team, I think he'll start getting a lot more outside pressure to give away the reins as the GM.
how would you like to be a Dallas sports fan this year? Luka Doncic gets traded, and then they trade Micah Parsons within the same year, like within like 6 months of each other. Like what the
80%
heck?
of the jerseys in that area.
Yeah.
Crazy. Panthers at Jags. I'm going to take the Panthers.
I'm going to take Jacksonville.
Mitchell's got the odds.
I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Nah, my phone's
All right.
black.
All right, I'll split the difference. I was kind of in between. I was like, I'll just take the team that Alex doesn't take. So I'll just to make it an even split.
Week one,
I'll take
nice
Jacksonville.
split.
I think Trevor Lawrence has a rebound year.
He could.
Not a great year, but much better than he had last year. I mean, he's hurt.
I think Tuba Hubbard.
Bryce Young's going to have a
Bryce
big
Young.
year too.
Yeah, that's my thought.
The wide receiver core for Panthers pretty legit.
Yeah, I like Chuba. I got
I think McMillan's going to have a big year.
Steelers at Jets. I'm going to take, as much as it pains me to take Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah,
I'm going to take
Steelers. Jets are a dumpster fire.
You don't think Justin Fields is going to go off?
No.
Run all over the place?
You don't think Justin Fields is like the best, one of the top rated, quarterbacks this year?
He might have 80 rushing yards, but he's not
I'll tell you, I'd take Justin Fields on Pittsburgh over Aaron Rodgers on Pittsburgh. If it was flipped,
quarterback
I'd
flipped,
yeah.
you're right. I would take Justin Fields in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I just think Aaron Rodgers is going to be, revenge. So I'll go with the Steelers as well.
Alex, you had them too?
Yeah, Steelers.
Perfect. The Las Vegas Raiders at the New England Patriots. I'm going to take the Pats.
I'm taking the Pats as well.
I think they're going to have a better year this year than a lot of people think.
So I think the Raiders are going to have a decent year too, though. I just don't think
they'll have like 6-7 wins.
They got what's his name is the coach?
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. And Chad
Kelly,
the new offensive
wins.
coordinator. So Gentry's going to be a nice running back for him. So we'll see.
Mad Max.
Yep.
Next one is the Cardinals at the Saints. They're both terrible.
Cardinals.
I'm going to go Cardinals.
Cardinals are going to be a better team this year.
I do, yeah. I agree.
They're going to be a better team this year than you think.
Yeah, Call of Duty's not getting released for a couple months, so I think they'll be all right to start the season. Yeah.
Depending on what happens with the Niners and the Rams, you could end up seeing them contend for the West.
That's a lot of ifs and buts. With a healthy CMC.
Yeah.
For now.
For now. Yeah, true. It's been his MO for a long time. Bengals at Browns. Take Cincinnati.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
they always play. The Browns play all these teams tough in their division.
I think Joe Burrow is going to be the MVP this year.
It's so tough because the Bengals have started like the last couple of years.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
But he hasn't played the preseason since in those past few years either.
They have done things a little different. So for now, I guess I'll take the Bengals because the Browns are a dumpster fire right now. So
right. It's Dolphins at the Colts.
Dumpster fires.
Miami is a September team. I'm going to take Miami.
Yeah, Miami for sure.
And they're in a dome.
And Danny Dimes is playing for the starting quarterback for the Colts.
So. Miami.
Yeah. I will say that the Colts actually have some weapons on offense.
Sure.
I mean,
Josh
They actually
Downs,
have a halfway decent
Pittman,
offense.
and
Yeah, I mean
Taylor.
Downs and Pittman and Ty Warren as tight ends. Rookie tight ends.
And Dimes
plus Taylor.
is a tight end kind of quarterback.
O'Malley Cox is still there, so they have a decent offensive line and their defense is solid. So they could surprise some people. I don't think they're beating Miami in a September game because I think Tyreek Hill is going to return to a top 5 wide receiver this year. So
Coming off
hopefully,
the
because I have him in fantasy.
According
So,
to Freddie, all you gotta do is play cover 4 because you're bitches.
Yeah.
That's what I said. So,
with all that being said, I'll take the Dolphins.
Colts are favored in that game.
They weren't.
I mean,
Wow.
you get 3 points for being at home,
2.
technically. So they're 1.5.
Yeah,
2.
1.5
So,
yeah.
Bucks at Falcons.
That's gonna be a tough one.
I'm taking the Bucks, but people are really high on the Falcons this year.
I'll take the Falcons this year, or I'll take the Falcons in this
I
game.
don't know if I can get behind Desmond Ritter though.
It's not Ritter.
Penix?
Yeah, Penix is
My
starting.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
It could be tough because it's like really. The Bucks defense isn't that great though.
No.
So
You just rush.
But their offense is. I mean, if
The issue is
Baker shows up,
Tristan
they're
Wirfs is injured. I mean, he's going to play. He's questionable with a knee injury. Vita Vey also has a foot issue. Kate Otten is injured with the groin. So there's a few things there, but
they're. I mean, they re-signed Evans for what, another year or two?
Mr. 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's his name? Bucky?
Yeah.
Bucky Irving.
Irving. Yeah.
Yep. Godwin.
Yeah. All right.
I think Drake London's going to have a huge year.
I'm going to take the Bucks.
I'll go with Falcons.
Yeah. Split again.
And Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan's going to be good. Titans at Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
Titans the worst
Cam
team in
Ward
the
throws
NFL
3
right now.
picks.
Oh,
Cam Ward throws 3 picks.
Yeah, I think Surtain gets at least one. Or they don't throw at Surtain the entire game. It'll be one of those kind of things.
Yeah, I think the Titans and the Saints are going to be the bottom 2 teams of the league.
I could see that.
Saints definitely. Saints. I'd be surprised Saints win a game this year.
Kamara will have 1,000 yards rushing, but that's all.
Yeah.
Niners at Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Niners.
Yeah,
but it's reserved.
Take the 49ers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold's not ready yet.
I could see it going the wrong way, but Detroit at Green Bay. I'm gonna take.
I'm going Green Bay.
Go ahead.
I'm taking Green Bay.
I'm going to go Green Bay too. I think there's going to be a lot of growing pains with Detroit this year. Losing both.
With no Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Green Bay as well.
Green Bay.
I wanted to get in there before you made your decision.
It was going to be Green Bay, and then I was debating, is the offense going to be able to churn out as many points? If that was the other way around in Detroit, I take Detroit. But at home in Green Bay, with everyone pretty much healthy down there, I think that they could stop them.
Michael Parsons play?
Yeah, he said that he'd get a cortisol shot and he'd play. I'm sure he'd be on a snap count, but
yeah, he hasn't had the playbook at all. I'm sure
you put that shot into his leg. I'm gonna rip your arms off and kill you with them.
I think it'd be like that third down. They're going to throw, put him in. That's pretty much all they would do.
Yeah. What Joey Bosa is going to be for Buffalo the first week.
That's all I want Joey Bosa to do.
Yeah.
Just him and Rousseau on either side.
Yeah.
There's only so many guys you can block with 2 people. So, Texans at Rams. I don't know if Stafford's playing.
Still up in the air. He's still questionable.
I'd take Houston.
I am as well.
Yeah.
And I'm actually pretty high on Christian Kirk for Houston this year too.
I'm high on Nico Collins as long he looked good in in all the camp stuff.
Yeah, coming off the injury though.
So I expect Matt Stafford will play.
Mhm.
So I'm going to take the Rams.
I can see it. Yeah.
He's played through a lot of injuries, during his career. He never misses games.
Yeah, he's one of the tougher
So,
guys.
And
Okay.
Houston's got a pretty solid defense too.
They do. They
Mhm.
do.
Be the Kyron Williams show.
All right, let's pick Bills versus Ravens.
Unfortunately, go Bills by billion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Ravens.
Yeah,
Saying the
I
Ravens.
think the Ravens get. I actually think the Ravens get. I've been saying it for a while. I think the Ravens get this game. So I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope I'm
yeah, I
wrong.
know.
But
Listen,
you
I-
know how much this hurts me.
Yeah.
I feel like I just
I will
Cursed our
say
entire
this,
I mean,
though,
I'll-
the only time I picked against the Bills last year was the Lions game,
Mm-hmm.
and that turned out okay. So
Alex, who you got?
Unfortunately, I got to go the same. I think the Ravens are going to be able to take this game.
I'll lone wolf it and
I'm
say
glad.
go Bills.
listen. I saw a TikTok today, and I sent it in our group chat. It's that Magic Kingdom castle in the background. It said, "If you bring a girl to Magic Kingdom, your team's going to go undefeated." I leave for
well,
Disney in 14 days. So
I got bad news for you, Mitch. You brought Jeff to Magic Kingdom 3 times in the last 3 years, and Kansas City's been in the fucking Super Bowl all 3 times.
no, we didn't go last year.
Kansas City went to the Super Bowl last year. They got
No,
destroyed.
we didn't go last year. That's all.
You didn't go to Disney at all in the last year?
2 years ago.
I thought you did.
No,
When
we
you went
didn't go
down to
last
see
year.
Paul.
No,
All
we
right.
didn't go last year.
Vikings at Bears.
I'm going to take the Bears.
It's a Monday
Bears.
night game.
I'm going to say the Bears.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to take the Vikings. I think J.J. McCarthy is going to be a stud. I know they're dinged up, though. I just don't have a ton of faith in
Ben
Caleb
Johnson.
Williams. No, I like Ben Johnson. I think he's solid. But I just don't have a ton of faith in what's his nuts?
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams. You know, if anybody has the playbook to beat Minnesota, it's Ben Johnson from last year. Did it a couple times.
Yeah, I think
So-
Minnesota's a 9-10 win team.
All right. So that's our thing there. Let's parlay
You don't think
this.
so, Goose?
What?
Yeah.
No?
No, Minnesota's finished in last in that division.
Well, let's talk about who's going to win that division. Who we have out of the NFC North to win the division? We have Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, and Chicago. I'm going to
Green Bay.
pick Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
The consensus pick. Let's go NFC West. So that would be, what's that? San Fran. No, that's
Arizona. Yeah. San
Fran,
Fran,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Arizona, Rams,
Rams.
49ers, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say the 49ers are going to take that division.
I got the Rams.
Yeah, I think the Rams are going to take that.
So I will say I initially betted the Rams, but I changed it to the Niners. The Niners have the easiest schedule in the NFL. So, which is why I changed it. So,
Yeah.
the Niners.
Okay. NFC East. That's Goose's old division.
Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders.
So we're all
I'm gonna
going
take-
Cowboys, right?
We're all on the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Eagle. But I'd love if Washington snuck around them somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how the Eagles don't win that division.
So,
Yeah.
nobody has repeated as division champs in
Like 20 years,
18 or 19 years.
Yeah.
Something always happens in that division. Barkley was, you can't bank on someone getting hurt, but Barkley has been so injury prone his entire year, and he didn't get injured once last year.
Well, he ran
just-
less last year than he did years prior
Right.
and got more yards.
Sure.
So
Sure.
Better
Just
offensive line.
better
by a
offensive
long shot.
line. Yeah.
Just saying.
So
There's
No,
something
I
in
don't
that
disagree
division.
with you, but
Something
yeah.
always
Are you
happens.
bucking the curse, Goose? Are you going to take the Eagles?
I'm
The curse ends?
I'm
Or are you
not
gonna
taking
go
the
somewhere
Eagles. I'm actually going to take the Commanders.
Yeah.
I actually think I actually bet an exacta on ESPN Bet for this division, and it was a decent wager. So I've actually got Commanders, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys.
Giants above the
Wow,
Eagles.
the Giants.
The odds must
Um,
have been
You
wrong.
should have just Venmoed me, buddy.
It was only a $5 bet for $150. It was good.
Yeah.
Good.
Your
you
odds
know,
came
as
in
far
with
as odds
the
go.
Giants on number 2. That's why. I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's why I said I think Russell's going to be out. Russ is going to be out week 4 after a loss. They're going to go 1 for 3, and Jackson Dart's going to get the start. And I think they'll win like 3 or 4 in a row.
They do have a gauntlet of a schedule this year. Like they have. When I just said the Niners have the easiest schedule, the Giants have the hardest schedule in the NFL.
I'm high on Dart though. I like him. I think he's a solid quarterback. So we'll see.
Hopefully he's not the next Drew Lock.
Or Anthony Richardson.
EJ
Yeah.
Manuel.
EJ Manuel.
Oh, man.
Trent Edwards.
You can list 9 quarterbacks in the Bills.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there. Jeff Toole. You got in the NFC South, you got the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints, and the what's it called?
Bucks.
Thank you, Tampa Bay.
I'm
got
gonna go with
Tampa
Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Falcons.
I'm gonna say Tampa.
Tampa. Okay. Let's go AFC West. So I'm going to say that Kansas City wins their division. Kansas City, the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Chargers.
So I'm going to say Kansas City as well. They win the division with 10 wins.
I think they're all going to beat each
Yeah.
other up in that division this year.
Oh yeah. But Kansas City, I think too. I'd be surprised. I'd be shocked if they didn't win it though.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
It's the sexy pick.
50-50 between Broncos and
are like the
Chargers.
sexy pick. The Broncos are the sexy pick.
But the Chargers have an easier schedule than the Broncos do.
Yeah.
So
And
Yeah,
the Chargers have
ESPN
Harbaugh.
The talk shows on ESPN are in love with the Broncos this year.
I'm in love with the Broncos.
Like
I think
just-
they're a good team.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them in the playoffs again.
That's
Second
fine.
round. After they upset Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. And people talk about would they get would the Bills get an asterisk if they won the Super Bowl but didn't beat Kansas City on the way?
No.
No.
You know what they'd have? They'd have a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
Nobody would give a shit.
They can put an asterisk on the damn ring.
There'd be the naysayers like, oh well, they didn't beat Kansas City or they didn't beat Baltimore.
No, Kansas City
So-
didn't make it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. AFC South, which is the Colts,
Texans gotta take that division.
the Texans, the Titans, and the why do I blank on the fourth one every time? I say
Jags.
them all in my head.
The Jags.
Yeah, I say them all in my head though. It pisses me off. I got the Texans.
Texans.
Yeah, Houston's definitely gonna take it.
I don't know about that. I think the Jags are going to take that division.
I'm just gonna put a logo up. All right. We got AFC North, which is the Mitchell hit it.
Ravens, Bengals, Browns,
Steelers. It's hard to get the fourth one. See,
Yeah.
even though you knew every time.
Yeah.
And I said all four before I even say it, and I lose
I
it.
guess there's only East left, and I know the Steelers aren't in there, so couldn't
No,
think of
it's
the other
fair.
team.
This is a tough division to call, in my opinion, between the Bengals and the Ravens, but I got the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ravens too. I think Cincinnati's
Yep.
defense is really, they're going to lose games. They're going to have to put like 45 points every single time.
Yeah.
To be able to keep up.
Yeah, Baltimore.
But yeah,
Mitch?
ball. I'll go Cincinnati. I'm high on Jamar Chase in my fantasy league, so
Got a lot of Jamar Chase picks this year. And then the East is the Bills, Jets, Dolphins, and Pats, and I got the Bills winning it, running away.
Bills.
$5 billion.
Right. Just not in week 1.
Yeah, just
So, all right, let's
They're only $1 million week 1.
we got our division winner. Let's pick a Super Bowl winner. I'm not worried about AFC champions.
Pick the matchup and the winner. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Go matchup. Super Bowl matchup winner.
All right. I got Bills over the Eagles.
Put me on the spot right now. I haven't thought about this at all.
I'm gonna go Buffalo over Green Bay. On the back of Josh Jacobs.
I mean, we're homers, right? We're gonna pick the Bills probably, but I think they have a legitimate shot to do it. So it's
I think it probably would be like the Bills versus the Bills and Eagles too. I mean, what other team is going to be from the NFC?
Detroit.
You're going to say like
Bills
Washington,
over Commanders.
Eagles, Detroit, Commanders, or Green Bay.
Get a
more that fit.
Get a repeat.
Bill said you had Bills over Commanders. Yeah, I like that pick.
I think the Eagles make it to the championship game.
You're Mike.
Instead, I think the Eagles make it to the championship game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was... I mean, it was
not if my exacta hits.
Alex, who do you have?
If your exacta hits, I'll match your 150 payout.
I'm gonna go there.
So it's actually, just so you know, like I just looked at it, it's 255 payout. So
well, then now we're talking too much money.
I think I'm going to Eagles too. Bills and Eagles.
Who's winning it?
Bills.
Go Bills. All right. I wanted to touch real quick. We didn't mention it earlier on the rivalry jerseys that just came out.
So cool.
The Bills all whites with the snow, the cold front actually.
Shout out.
Situation. Shout out to
not a sponsor yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was kind of cool. And of all the ones that came out, I think they're the best, frankly. Not even being a homer. I've always been a fan of a whiteout jersey. And I think the accents on it and the metal buffalo that looks like the Epcot ball on the side.
I saw that TikTok too. I think 9 out of the 10 TikToks or Facebook posts or anything I saw had Buffalo as number 1. But I did like Miami's jerseys as well.
I didn't actually see Miami's, but
they're black with orange writing and the teal in the sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah, Miami's was pretty good.
I heard a couple things. The Arizona one I heard was a tortilla.
I heard tortilla or use toilet paper.
I heard the Pats one looked like your create a Madden team, but you couldn't find all the good stuff, so you just made it real quick.
Yeah.
I will say the Giants one looked pretty nice. It was pretty cool. It was all blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had it kind of almost looked like the Texas jersey, but it was a little bit more of like that authentic, and it had like the old school blue helmet with like the white writing, the Giants.
Yeah.
It was
cool
how
the
Buffalo's
49ers one.
49ers was cool.
Yeah, the logo or the writing.
Yeah,
fonts,
the letters, the fonts. Yeah,
those were sick.
It's striking resemblance Buffalo's to UB's jerseys.
Yeah, true.
I like the silver letters though. I will say though, on the one picture, it looked like the one number was silver and one number was like white, but it was a glare on how they took the picture. Buffalo. Yeah.
I'm gonna order them when they come out a week from today.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting sleep on that one.
Yep.
190.
I know. I was gonna say there.
I got 2 weeks to put.
But a regular jersey is 180. So it's like, what's $10 if you're spending that much?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Cardinals one looks kind of cool.
Which one?
Looks like dirt. The Cardinals rival jersey, although it's kind of interesting. They just threw it looks like they just threw a bunch of dirt all over the jersey.
Well, on the bottom of the jersey is like a tapered brown, which is weird It's like a tan to
Oh,
brown.
like the desert,
The Rams jersey, black. Like it was. I thought they already had a black
like a
jersey
dark,
or
it's like a
something.
midnight blue, I guess, but it looks black in a lot of the picture.
Yeah, thought they
Yeah.
already had that alternate jersey. Who else?
The Jets is like
Missing
black.
one. Yeah, the Jets. Theirs was me.
I
Gotham
didn't
City
like.
though. It was Gotham City at least,
Yeah, I got from City one. Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Next year, I guess they're doing the NFC South as one of them, and I think if they do a Saints jersey that has like a Mardi Gras theme to it,
That
I
could be
think that
pretty
would be
cool.
the sickest thing
That would
ever.
be pretty cool.
Yeah, like a purple,
Like
green.
I'd buy a Saints jersey
Yeah.
if it was Mardi Gras themed.
Well, speaking of purple, did you happen to see your daughter's stuffed animal she brought home from the New York State Fair?
Yeah. So you clowns know I have an issue. I'll see the color purple and I'll say orange, and I'll see the color orange and I'll say purple, even though I know the right color. And Mitchell, they went to the state fair in Syracuse, and he won her a octopus, and half the octopus is orange and half the octopus is
She
purple.
chose it. She chose it because of that reason. So
Yeah,
let
I
it be
know.
known.
She's
Let it be
pretty
known.
Pretty pumped to tell me. But here's the thing: I could say, "Go grab your purple octopus," and be looking at
it'd
the
be
orange
right.
side. You
50%
never
of
know.
the time, yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna get the jerseys. I'm excited about that. So,
We're at change.
yeah. So it's been a
So-
while. Go ahead, Goose.
I just wanted to withdraw my comment about the Giants jersey because they don't actually have a rivalries jersey yet.
Yeah.
Something came out and I saw it quickly, but it actually was fake.
I was
So,
trying to figure out because I didn't knew a Philadelphia one hadn't come out, but I thought
Yeah.
maybe it was an alternate from last year or something.
yeah, my bad.
It's all good. So like I said, we haven't really done a pod in a while. We did the one podcast, the group one, but unfortunately the audio was dog shit, so we couldn't do anything with it. So just wanted to kind of throw it out there over the summer, kind of what's been going on. We had the opportunity to hang out a little bit. As a group, we had done the water park, which we had talked about before, obviously, but we had everyone over the house. Felicia and I had our 15-year wedding anniversary picnic, and it was cool. We had some of the college friends over. Obviously, Mitch was there, his family, and that was and the golf tournament the day before. We had our 11th annual David King Memorial Golf Tournament. So those were our big get-togethers, I'd say, over the summer. So that was cool to see everybody at both of those events.
You got
And
smashed
then-
on in volleyball.
Yeah, that didn't work out so hot.
I scored 15 points in a row and they quit. So
He
that's
served. Well, we didn't quit. We lost. It was
Yeah,
over.
I mean, they-
Mitchell served 15 straight points. That Jordan Parks was in the back of our line and he could not return a serve.
Yeah.
It was legitimately disheartening.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I think I said at the time we lost 3 games in a matter of 12 minutes maybe. I said
Yeah.
I can't remember ever losing a game this bad without any.
Is Andy coming off the bench, fresh off baby, smashing
Yeah.
on people.
Yeah, Andy puts
He's right
down
here.
a baby off her chest and decides to just. Then she like the second play, she almost does a split to keep the ball up. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Yeah, that was
She was so excited she was able to play.
that's good. I'm glad. It was a good time.
She was a little upset when we all started playing. I looked over and she was like, I just want to play. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
she's over
And
here
then-
smirking. I can see her at the the counter, like smirking a little, like as I'm making fun of her.
I think that's going to be the new thing for our party. I mean, we host something 2-3 times a summer at least. I'll put it up from now on.
I won't wear a white
Um,
tee next time.
And then
No stains
and
all
then
day.
Mitch missed
I
it.
fucking died one time. Grass stains
Mitch
all
missed
over.
it, and so did Alex. I finally lost an air raid and had to
Yeah.
Oh, really?
lost,
Oh.
which was
Yep.
embarrassing all
Did
by
you
itself.
did you cold plunge?
We
It's
just made
not
him
fun
cut
for
a
you
beer. It wasn't
because you do it
anything
every day anyway. So
Well, I think yeah, punishment. He was like, "I'm going in regardless." That's fair.
Yeah.
Should have made him wear a snowsuit in the sauna for a little while or something, but would have taken too long to get ready.
do
We
a
also
run through
got
the
to
woods.
see- Yeah, right. You get some ticks.
Yeah. Oh. Lost Goose.
Goose has stopped recording.
Oh, there.
Ask Goose to refresh and rejoin from a regular browser.
Oh,
Here you go.
You know,
Here you go.
fucking Goose.
The pattern was full.
I was looking.
he's
I was
back.
like, no edit.
There he is. He's back.
Hey,
Keep playing
Goose.
that. Now I'm on the top left of the screen.
I was like,
I know
Oh.
you're screwing it all up. Now I'm gonna have to. I can't even do names. Son of a bitch. Anyways, it's fine. I was gonna say we also had the opportunity to hang out with Alex and Jen when we went to the Do Perfect show in Rochester.
That was actually really cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know what I was walking into, but that was actually a fun show to watch.
yeah. They kept it moving. Like there was always something happening the entire time. The DJ was the DJ, but
Yeah.
So Mitch, I'll tell you, in Goose, we walk in, and the kids all want merch. His kids want merch. My kids want merch. Felicia had game plan for what second mortgage I needed, and we walk in, and immediately to the left, before we even go through security, is a booth. And it wasn't really that busy, but it was like 6 people deep, 8 lines. We're like, oh no, we'll just get it inside. No big deal. We go up the escalator. We're wondering why everyone's kind of slow at the top of the escalator. People aren't moving that much. It's because for, I don't know, 90 feet, 10 rows wide, it's just full of people waiting in line for merch. We waited in line maybe 20 minutes or so. And then Alex went and talked to the security guard back down at the exit or the entrance. And he's like, hey, I just got to grab a couple things. Can I go to this merch stand? And the guy's like, oh, yeah. So we let him through because the thing said no re-entry on any of the tickets. So he gets his stuff. Then Felicia and I risked it. I went down there and bought it. And then Felicia gave me the sizes for all the kids. All wrong. Every single thing wrong. So I was like, we just waited at this point like 35 minutes to get it done and spent hundreds of dollars on those. You've seen them, the Dude Perfect.
Yeah, they're
I'll wear it
cool
next-
jerseys. Yeah,
It is cool, but it was very
wrong
expensive.
size. Yeah.
And then to be the wrong size. So then Felicia ended up going to the front and getting it traded out. She just cut everybody and was like, I just need different sizes.
My stupid husband.
Yeah,
I know. What an idiot. I was like, I showed her the text. I'm like, you said right here. But the Dude Perfect show was cool. I would say Bexton and Vince, especially if they come around in the next year or two, we'll go again. But
Oh yeah,
I think both
That
of
was-
the boys would like it a lot.
Dude, perfect. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Dude,
My
perfect.
boys were completely
yeah,
into
dude,
it.
perfect. Yeah,
They're also starting a podcast. Dude Perfect is.
thought they already had
And
one.
Huh?
Thought they already had one.
It's actually a great name, and I wish we would have thought of it. Now it wouldn't have mattered because we would have been overshadowed, obviously. But it's called the Almost Athletes Podcast, and I think it really speaks volumes.
That's relative. Yeah, that's relative.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, they're almost athletes compared to
Yeah.
like Dak Prescott and Tiger and Drew Brees and Steph Curry,
Yeah.
and we're almost athletes compared to the guys
Compared
who went
to
college.
to Ty and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gap between us and Ty is probably closer than between Ty and Dak
That's what I'm
Prescott.
saying. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe if you see this Ty,
All right, so
bring
we
me
can
out
go.
the DPA.
The almost athletes.
Yeah. So we were almost athletes because
Yeah.
we are past our primes. That comes out September 10th. Not a sponsor yet,
Mhm.
but yeah, kind of cool. So and then Mitch and I are both going to Disney in a couple weeks. We're gonna
14
leave
days. No, I'll give you the
September
exact
the
countdown.
18th, and I return on the 28th, and Mitchell comes back I think on the 26th.
14 days, 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Not that you're counting.
But it is counting. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys, I mean, school just started. We just had
Yeah.
James's first day of kindergarten. Ariana's in 4th. Twins are in 11th.
My kids go back tomorrow.
Yeah, my boy started today.
Or Vince starts
I'm-
his first day of kindergarten.
Yeah, Baxton starts tomorrow.
You guys can cry. You man.
Andy might.
I had a tear for M but not for Vince.
Not from Vince. Get out of the car.
Get the hell out of here.
What do you
Get
mean?
your
You
water
can't,
bottle.
what do you mean you
doing?
can't walk to your room by yourself?
Felicia said at drop off this morning there was a mother there who didn't have the opportunity to do the thing yesterday, the onboarding or orientation. So like she brought the kid to the front of the school, and the kid went in, and she was like, "That's it." And like the kid didn't even give her a kiss goodbye or whatever. Like just was excited to get into the school. And Felicia's like, if I didn't have, because it was James' birthday today, so she had cupcakes. She's like, if I didn't have cupcakes, I would have hugged her. And I was like, I felt so bad for her. I was like, she should have been there at orientation.
It's her own fault.
Saying.
Should have been prepared.
Yeah, I missed golf league for that
Read your
orientation for 45 minutes. What a joke.
Well,
By the way,
Felicia's
I want
very
to tell you,
caring. Remember,
Alex,
she saved that little kid at Dude Perfect.
she did. There
Right.
was a little girl
Yeah.
that got lost at Do Perfect, and Felicia spent a half an hour with security trying to find the parents. She was like looking them up on Facebook, but the kids couldn't remember their mom's
last
first
names.
name. They remembered their
It's
last name,
mommy.
but-
It's mommy Smith.
Yeah,
Mommy
pretty
Smith.
much. And it turns out, because I've never seen this at a show, but like when the guys were out in the crowd on the different stands, all the kids would run from all the different seats to where the guys were. So like the floor people were getting surrounded by all the people coming out of the stands, which I thought was really weird.
That's nuts.
The kid went down there but didn't know where they sat. But then again, the mother wasn't like
Actively
up
looking
to
either.
security trying to figure it out either.
It's like,
Right.
she'll be fine.
She'll be okay.
Yeah. Plenty of adults down there to take care of her.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, Alex, maybe that didn't be in the pod, but your son, your oldest, took a picture on a set of steps a couple days ago. Jen posted it, I want to say. And I was ready. I'll find it later and put it in the chat. But I was like, this kid's going to jail. Like it was a jail picture. It was like he just got released. I was like, it looked like he was on like City Hall steps. You know what I mean? And he's just like,
that's his school.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, you sent that boy to a penitentiary.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's got to get
your kid in the
you got to straighten him up, you know.
I want to add it because I was looking at it like, when did Alex's kid go to an alternative school? Alternative school.
Yeah, he's a pain in the ass, that kid. Yeah, we got. He's been getting kicked out of schools left and right. I don't know where to send him anymore.
Alex works in the district. He's got a blue handkerchief hanging out his back pocket, but only on the left side.
That's funny.
We should do another get together this winter.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we should.
Doesn't have
Now
to
the
be a
Mitchell's
water
got
park goose, but
a fucking passport or an enhanced. His wife does. We could do a Great Wolf Lodge weekend for like
half the price of
$350.
Yeah.
You still owe me for that gazebo.
I'll buy the gazebo this time. Daddy will buy it for you.
You sat in there for 15 minutes too long.
I didn't sit purposely. I think I said that to you too.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not
You did.
down.
I'm not putting any of my clothing in this gazebo.
The entire we took the table that the Hispanic people moved all our shit off of later, but it was there for the whole time.
Yeah.
And we're canceled. It is what it is. So
Hispanic.
we got. Anybody want to cover anything from the summer?
Pretty uneventful.
I mean, we
summer.
talk a lot, so it's kind of, or we text a lot, so it's that part's tough. But anyway, we're coming up on an hour and 10 as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So Bills game is Sunday night. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled weekly rundowns, I think, as long as everyone's cool with it. Might be some on the road for some of us, obviously, or maybe Mitch and I
We can do it from Disney.
go together and do it from Disney one day.
I'd say we can go to the
Or
ESPN club, but RIP.
Go on. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But all right. Well, that's it for